Hi, this is BG from Digital Mind. I'm just shooting a very short video on how our profile on odesk might be evaluated by an employer. Yaltri has been very kind in giving me her permission to go through her profile with you, so I'll try to do it in pretty much the same way I would have gone through it if it came in as part of an application. The first thing I notice here is the tags that she have listed, and I notice that there is a big spread between search engine optimization and financial analysis. This is very typical of administrative assistant and virtual assistants. So I would expect to see that job title here. Instead I see Excel 2010 SEO Word Research Expert, which immediately sends a bad signal to me. If a freelancer do not have a clear idea about the core strengths, then I'm not entirely sure if the quality that I'm getting is as good as I want it to be. However, she has good feedback, which is an indication that she's able to deliver according to what the clients have requested. Also notice that she has a relatively low hourly rate, and with the relatively few jobs that she has, I presume that she's relatively new as a freelancer. Then I noticed that she is from India, which then makes me question the language skills, particularly with freelancers that come from countries where English is not a first language. It's important to see clear evidence of good English skills so that there will be no problems with communication. And that means that the overview section becomes more important. And here, I really don't need to read more than one paragraph to get the answer to that question. I am full-time freelancer. On odesk, I'm looking for long-term opportunities where I will be using my skills and caliber to exploit my knowledge with 100% satisfaction of client. I want to build long-lasting relationship with my clients. This is to me an indication of poor English skills, which means that I've actually already dismissed the profile. In addition to English skills, I would also expect to see more explanation of her core skills rather than just a summary of work experience, which is given here. Because in reality, I wouldn't even read all this. I would just go by the first two sentences, and that would give me the answers that I need. Then we have the work history and feedback here. She has relatively good feedback. It's all 5, and there are good comments. When we come to the portfolio, it's all indicative of data entry, because I see spreadsheets. I don't even need to click on it to get an idea about where the core skills are. And then we come to tests. Tests can be very revealing because they can show both the strengths of freelancer and also the weaknesses. Here I get the impression that her core strengths are data interpretation and working with Word and Microsoft Excel. And her weaknesses are with search engine optimization and also with US English basic skills. Meaning that language appears to be a big problem for this candidate. Now what I suggest, if you are in a situation like this, is to remove as many of the bad tests that you have taken and only focus on keeping the ones that you've done really well. In this case, data interpretation, Word and Excel. It will give a much better impression. When it comes to the employment history, I would actually not even read it. If the bits before are where they should be, then there's really no need for me to go into detail about her work history, because so far I've found more than enough information to make up my mind whether or not I'm going to hire this freelancer. Okay, that's about it. If you'd like to see more videos like this, go to digitalmind